I understand the Yawhg is a fun game. But I feel like maybe we're just going around in circles at this point. We've done everything, almost. But we can play it again, why not? To join, change chat color to red, blue, green, yellow. Equality is horrible. No, it's not. You can join one of those teams. Also, I'm back, so gotta remove that. And I guess bring up the Yawhg, but first, lower the volume a bit, because the Yawhg is absolutely deafening sometimes. Okay, I'm prepared. The Yawhg. It's either all of us hates it. Wait, what? Got here just in time, Cat the Rogue. Welcome. Alt-enter. There we go. That's how you do it. The middle of the bridge in Denmark. And shake my head at mankind. You got it, Baron. Alright, make sure everyone's... Just to make sure each team has at least 2 people. Say if you're playing in the chat. There. Bam. That place. Slums and Steel. Kind of early, but yeah, only me. No, you need a partner. Otherwise, it's not really the Yawhg, is it? Slums and Steel. Well, that's what Team Red usually does. Fish plays the Yawhg. I don't know how that would even work. Lesbian vampire. Good enough. Let's start. Oh wait, you guys can't even see. Oops. Sorry, guys. For some reason, the Yawhg always makes me forget to actually let you see the Yawhg. There. Now you can see it in all of its Yawgy glory. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not one of us. Oh, and by the way, Twitch probably should also be told I'm playing the Yawhg. The Yawhg. There. Now Twitch knows. Bam. But this is the last time. Well, I might enact a new rule from now on. The Yawhg, at maximum, once every other stream. Because to be honest, it takes a bit of time to play, and we've seen most of it. But whatever. Anyway, the Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not one of us. We just keep living our lives, week by week, unaware. As usual, there is a stream delay, so make sure you, discuss with your team what you want to do in advance. That's always the good option. So, yeah, Team Blue, it's up to you. We need every stream so we can all hate it. Well, I don't hate the Yawhg, it's just... I feel like, we've done most things in it. If not everything. Anyway, Team Blue. Baron Baconeer is no longer a member of Team Blue. I only see Cat the Rogue. Do you want to go to the forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, or the slums? And hopefully we can get this Yawhg garden. You might be the only member active on Team Blue right now. So, you have... There you go. Landscape or meditate? Team Blue. You're as blue as a blueberry. Do you want to landscape the blueberries or meditate on them? Landscape, you got it. Spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for some spare change. Do you want to give him some of your wealth, Team Blue, or ignore him and laugh in his face? Say, ha-ha! No way. It's really up to you. Oh man, Team Green is thinking about stealing Team Red's idea of the slums. Pickpocket. Looks like they still don't really know what they want to do, though. Give, you got it. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night you recognize him on the bench. You spot him eating what looks to be a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. There you go. Well, what do you guys want to do? Team Green. I think most of you said they wanted to go to the slums, so... Fight crime? Okay, it looks like Wadipus Rex is, caving. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night you can hear cheering from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs, violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, "Oi, would you like to participate in our little betting game? Do you want to bet on the dogfights, Team Green, or try to stop them? Which one? I mean, I guess you're a superhero, and dogfighting is technically illegal. But, yeah. Which one will it be? Betting on the dogfights, or trying to stop them? Like a true hero. Orange Juice says, Omega Blaziken. Guess we're hunting now. Asif looks like he wants to become a doctor. Herbstitol says, Asif. Dear God. Well, Team Green, no bet. Well, I guess that means you're trying to stop the dogfights. You try to convince the gamblers that dogfighting is wrong. Your words fall on deaf ears. Very quickly, they get very angry with you. One of them walks to you and pulls out a knife. You don't feel like you got the strength or speed to match this guy. You run away hoping he won't follow. And indeed, he probably didn't. So, yeah, you're not that much of a superhero, Team Green. We hunt, sure, why not? Looks like people want to hunt. Okay. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a gigantic, moss-covered stone. It pulses with magic energy. What do? You want to touch the stone or leave it alone, Team Red? Some weird magic stone in the middle of nowhere. Is it your magic stone or no? Go to the tavern and not get wrecked. I assume that means bartend. But, yes, Team Yellow, aka Fulham, because I don't think anyone actually joined his team. There you go. You lay out your hand onto the enormous object. The stone's magical energy shoots into your body. You gain 1 magic. Well, there you go. Tavern, get wrecked. No, he doesn't want to get wrecked. He wants to bartend. You spend the entire week serving drinks to the tavern. You get 1 wealth and tips, and you get 2 charm as well. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in on the violence. Do you want to join the fray, Team Yellow, or try to break up the fight, like a hero? We already saw Team Green fall flat on their face as they tried to become a hero, so, yeah. Be the best superhero, you already kind of failed. Well, Team Yellow, you have a turn to be heroic. What'll it be? And hello, Gavin, welcome back to the stream. Join in, you got it. You jump into the thick of the fight and let loose some of the pent-up rage on unsuspecting patrons. You gained 1 physique from all that exertion. Nice job. They say the last it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Alright, Team Blue. My next turn, I want to go to the hospital and take care of patients. Okay, sure. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick, Team Blue. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes to the hospital with sores that no one's ever seen. While walking by his bedside, he looks at you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Do you want to get him the water, Team Blue, or ignore him? For some of the people that have watched a lot of the Yawhg with us, they know what this event is. I don't know if Zurkat the Rogue, though, knows what this is. We'll find out. Did anyone actually press the link? No, I didn't. Bartending. Looks like Team Green is trying to figure out what to do. Give him the water, says Zurkat. You bring him a small glass of water to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swings it around, and proceeds to spit on you. The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting on you. That night, when you go home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. Well, it looks like you just got magical herpes. Nice job, Team Blue. Team Green's turn. Team Green, you must get erect at the tavern. Is that what you guys wanted to do? Go to the tavern and get wrecked. What do you guys want to do in the tavern? Second best ending, you're worthy of blue. Yeah, well, if that's what you want to call the second best ending, Baron Baconeer. Red wants to get wrecked in the arena. Okay. Oh, let's go wreck people in the arena. I see. Who's messaging me? It's my wife. This might be the last game. She's coming home soon. You got magic herpes. No magic herpes. Magic herpes. Sure. You're just gonna get wrecked. Oops. Wrong button. You spend the entire week getting wasted, Team Green. You get 2 charm and 1 finesse. I guess you were just depressed, you know, because you failed so badly at being superheroes. Anyway, one day the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Do you want to enter or spectate? No, that's my wife coming home. Enter or spectate, Team Green. This dart tournament. You have 6 finesse. You might be okay. Your color shows him as red. Asaph is red in his chat. Asaph is green? Oh, it looks red on mine. So confused. Asaph, you're gonna confuse me, so you're red now. Should probably just change your color to red. Spectate, participate. Oh dear. It's not sickness, it's a blessing. Spectate and participate. Says what? You guys cannot seem to agree. Fine, spectate. I saw Wadipus Rex first. He watched the tournament from the sidelines, amazingly analyzing throwing techniques. He gained 1 finesse. And, hey, see, watching ends up helping a little bit. Wreck people in the arena? Okay. Slums and Steel, he's a mind of a green. Too bad. He's on your team, Red. Asaph is red. Slums? Well, it looks like most of the red wants to go to the slums to, pickpocket, probably. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. Well then, what do you want to do? I can't change my color. As if you are red, because you are red on my chat. And my chat is God, basically. And look, Corinthios is playing Path of Exile. Cool. Always up for more coin, Team Red? I'm going to assume... Don't do it next round because reasons. Uh-huh. Yes? Okay. She signals you to go into the alley with her. Come closer, she says. No one needs to hear what I'm about to tell you. You lean in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning this coin. She presses herself right against you and moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Suddenly she bites your neck viciously. Blood pours from your wound and clings to you tightly, lapping it all up. You black out. When you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple coins. You gain 1 wealth. She then melts into the shadows. Team Red, you're a vampire again. When you feel your neck, you notice the wound has healed completely. Your body feels ice cold. You gain 3 charm and lose 3 physique. Okay, well, Team Yellow. I am God. Bet in the arena. Okay. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters, Team Yellow. You gain 6 wealth. Dear God! I don't think I've ever seen someone gain 6 wealth. I mean, I've seen 5 and 4, which is a lot, but 6? Wow. While wandering around the halls, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without caring too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts in on the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt. We've got to leave right away if you want to make your mothers in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel, Team Yellow? Do you feel happy or extreme jealousy? Zurkat the Rogue says he wants to go garden next turn, I think. Kelly's a whore. Kind of she is. I'm rich? Well, are you rich in love, Fulham? Perhaps not. Happy? Okay. You feel good that both of them have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, is refreshing. You gain 1 charm. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. Because they go to the slums most, Green, or Omega Blaziken, that's why they're always the vampire. They go to the slums, and then usually end up the one being that triggers that event, and they always let the vampire bite them. Anyway, gardens to landscape. You spend the entire week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped spores all over your body. One day, the spores start glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magic power grow even stronger, while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic, you lose 3 more mind. In no time, the spores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you, asking if you're okay. With a glance, you set him aflame! Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. Dear God. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're not at a home in your bed. The sores have faded and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed. However, the gardens is destroyed. There's no one alive left in the gardens. Thank you, Team Blue. Okay, Team Green, let's take care of our garden. Well, you can't, because it's already exploded. So, fighting in the slums, says Team Green. I guess fighting in the slums is the only thing you can do now. Alright, fighting crime it is. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a woman walks up to you. "Excuse me, sir, feeling a little bit lonely tonight?" she asks. "For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good. All night." Well, you don't actually have the 2 wealth, Team Green. And I'm pretty sure you can't actually say yes. But if you want to, I'll let you try to say yes. You don't actually have the wealth. Down with the palace, since we are all communists. However, there is one building that never gets destroyed. The palace actually did blow up one time, but I guess you could kill them all as well. I will have no opinion this round, says Asif. Yellow has a ton of money. Yes, listen to our leader. Thank you anyway. Okay, so no thanks. You lost. Oh well. Red, it's your turn. And they said they wanted to go to the palace. Okay. Do you want to do administration work, or attend the ball before you eat everyone in the palace, Team Red? Administration work or attending the ball? What will you do before you eat everyone in the palace? You kind of have to choose one of the two. We have? I don't know. You still need to choose which thing to do here. There's 2 options. Not that it really matters in the end. Bet again, you want to smelt? Sure, Yellow. Admin work. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin become paler and your teeth sharper. You notice that whenever you talk, everyone hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm. You also feel more frail. You lose 3 physique, knocking you down to 0. One day you notice a woman tilting her head back, brushing her hair. Her neck is fully exposed. You can even see a vein or 2. Delicious. Before you know it, you're coated in blood, with a mangled form in front of you. There are dozens of people around, and they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day, and you're in a bedsheet soaked with blood that is not your own. You look closer in the mirror and notice that your skin has regained its color, and your teeth have dulled. Well, there you go. Looks like the symptoms are gone. Team Yellow wants to go bet again in the arena. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 1 wealth. So after a really good betting session last week, you didn't gain so much this week. One day, wandering in the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. "Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or 2, dude?" Well, are you? You gonna accept his challenge, Team Yellow, or refer him to the burly guy next to you? We can't get werewolf status anymore because 2 buildings have already been destroyed. I think you still can, actually. Technically, you only need 4 buildings left. I've never actually tried to destroy as many buildings as possible in this game. No fights, refer him to the burly guy. "Thanks," he says. Later on, you see the 2 of them taking turns punching each other in the face. Preferring not to be punched in the face, you feel good about your decision. You gain 1 mind. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Sure Count the Rogue said he wanted to go to the alchemy tower. Do you want to try to clean the lab or brew the potion in the alchemy tower, Team Blue? Cleaning the lab or brewing the potion? How will you try to cure you of your magical herpes? Oh, make potions, I see? Sure. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, the alchemists decide to take a break from work, and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. You can try a simple trick or a complex one. You have 14 magic, so you could probably pull off that complex trick, but it's really up to you. Hospital to 10 to the 6, says Wadapus Rex for Team Green. If no other Team Green member objects to that, sure. Fight crime, says Team Red. Complex trick, you got it. With a snap of your fingers, you bring a chair to life. You sit on top of it and ride across the room. Everyone is quite impressed. You gain 2 charm. Nice job. And looks like Team Green will go to the hospital to tend to the sick. You spend the whole week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. The skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself in the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. "Stop that demon!" yells the doctor. you want to use your strength or use your magic, Team Green? How will you try to stop the demon child from escaping? Your 8 physique or your 9 magic? Why do we have 0 physique? Because you're getting a vampire, Team Red. You lost all your physique. Magic? Sure. With a wave of your hand, you put up a magical barrier blocking the exit. The baby breaks right through it and flies off to the night. Well then, you've unleashed a demon child. Well done, Team Green. I actually kind of expected the demon child to bounce off, but I guess it's a random chance, depending on your magic. Oh well, Team Red said they wanted to, Wait, what did Team Red want to do? I'm okay with fighting crime. Oh, okay, sure, fight crime with your 0 physique. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, a woman in a beautiful but tattered dress comes to you with her hands outstretched. She looks extremely familiar, but you can't quite figure out who she reminds you of. Do you want to give her 1 wealth or ignore her, Team Red? Yeah. So, it's this random woman you kind of know, but kind of don't, wants money. Do you want to give her the money? Or no? Who the hell is this woman? I don't know. Fight the demon in the arena. Dear God, tavern to get wrecked, says Fulham. He wants nothing to do with the demon. Go fight in the slums next turn. Give it to her. Give her the wealth. You toss her a sack of coins, you lose 1 wealth. She thanks you and weakly walks away. Next night you recognize her on the street. You spot her eating what looks to be a fresh loaf of bread. She sees you and smiles, and you feel good about yourself, so there you go. You gain 1 in everything, Team Red. Team Yellow wants to go get wrecked in the tavern. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers you to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Do you want to give 1 of your wealth, 1 of your 8 wealth, Team Yellow, to have your fortune read, or say no thanks? Well, Team Yellow, it's up to you. You have a ton of money, but then again, I think Team Yellow said they were saving to be the smelter. So I don't know. Yellow has lots of money than us, Loritis. Well, that's true. No thanks. The rest of the day, you watch the fortune teller from afar. She showers each of her customers with promises of wealth and love. Feel like skipping out was a good choice. You gain 1 mind. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? More potions the next turn, says Jorket the Rogue. Sure. You spend the entire week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling, out of control. You don't do something soon, it'll explode. Throw it out the window or drink it, Team Blue. Drink the potion that's bubbling out of control? I mean, you do have a lot of magic, maybe you can resist the potion if you drink it. I don't think anyone's tried to drink it when they've actually been this hardy as far as magic goes. So maybe you can be the one to stop the magical potion from obliterating the town. Throw it? Oh, yep, you just want to throw it. Okay. You toss the potion out the window and watch its contents empty into the town's water supply. Quick thinking, you gain 1 mind. Dig off early that day, hoping no one finds out. Okay. Meditate then? You can't meditate, the gardens are destroyed. So, yeah, there's that. Yes, meditate. You can't meditate, the gardens are destroyed. Team Blue kind of destroyed the gardens. She exploded magical energy and shattered the skull of everyone in there. Streaming late? What are you talking about, Guillermo? She started streaming at like 4:30. So, yeah. Team Green, you have to choose something else. Pick something. Team Green. Team Green! Hospital? Okay. What do you want to do in the hospital? Clean up or tend to the patients, Team Green? Cleaning up or tending to the patients. I think the highest magic has been 18. I wish I did keep track of what the records are for each stat. I do know that team last time, I think, got 22 physique. And that's the highest stat I think I've seen, but, yeah. Pickpocket in the slums. Too late. We're already in the hospital, Team Green. But you usually stop before 7, that's true. Tend to the patients? Alright. Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as the leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something, yells one of the doctors. Well, Team Green, you've already kind of failed to stop the, Demon Child. Do you want to try to, stop the leeches? Maybe you can do this, Team, Green. Oh, wait. I said, Team Green had good magic, although he doesn't. He only has 5 magic. I was looking at his mind stat. That would explain why, the Demon Child got away from Green's magic last time. Green has, no magic stat to, really, of note. Tavern and get wrecked, says, Red. Sounds good. Who wants all the money? I don't know. Use ourselves? Sure, use yourself as bait. You start taunting the leeches and lead them back to their containers. With great skill, you manage to avoid the leeches' fangs. You then lure them back into their containers. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. Anyway, it is Team Red's turn, and they want to get wrecked. You spend the entire week getting wasted, Team Red. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, a bard pulls out a lute and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it, Team Red. Do you want to try to convince him to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel, Team Red? Leave, or challenge him to a lute duel? Pickpocket in the slums, says Team Yellow. Sure thing, Yellow. I was taking the suggestion of a Sif. Who is red, by the way. Challenge him, says a Sif. Anyone else have anything? Challenge? You got it. You borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You play out a beautifully complex combination of arpeggos. The tavern roars with applause. The bard tries his best to replicate your piece, but ends up dropping his lute, snapping it in half. He bows his head shamefully in defeat and walks out of the tavern. You gain 1 finesse and 1 charm. Well, there you go. Anyway, Team Yellow wants to go to the slums and pickpocket. Spend the entire week performing petty theft, Team Yellow. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. Over the course of the week, you notice more and more people who seem to be growing extra limbs. It's a little disconcerting to see. One day, you figure out why. Notice the man drinking from the river, the leg growing out of his back is getting bigger and bigger. Yuck. You make a mental note to never drink from the river water. You gain 1 mind. Although, guys, the Yawhg is almost here. It's almost. Almost. What will you do with your last week alive? Oh, and Guillermo is playing. Good. Looks like Fulham has a partner after all. Guillermo can choose the last action, I suppose. Since Fulham has been playing solo for most of the game. More alchemy tower for Team Blue, becoming extremely specialized in potions. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. Again, 2 magic and 1 more mind. One day, the Artificer stops for a visit. She's adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos, and followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the Artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. However, as she leaves, she turns to you and says, "You. I like you." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets. Do you want the Ring of Clever Thoughts or the Ring of Swift Movements, Team Blue? Do you want to be clever or swift? I think the Clever Thoughts ring increases your charm, and the Swift Movement ring increases your finesse. I don't think either one will increase your magic further, Team Blue, but I could be wrong. Maybe the Clever Thoughts one can also increase magic, I'm not sure. It's possible. Clever Thoughts? Okay. The ring grants you 3 mind. The alchemists are extremely jealous. Well then. So they get. Pickpocket would do nothing. Well, Lauritis has wanted to do pickpocketing, you know, pretty much for 2 turns now, and he is a member of Team Green. So, there. You spend the week performing petty theft, Team Green. You get 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, while wandering the slums, you notice the stones in the, used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter of the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door, hidden in a back alley. You descend into the dimly lit room, with 2 cubes hovering off the ground, text scribbled across them. Do you want the Arcane or the Galliant? Which one will you touch, Team Green? Looks like you got a pretty good event, probably the best event in the slums, Team Green. You can, yeah, use the Arcane or the Gallant. Why Herbstable? Hospital? Oh, wow. Help the patient, says Team Red. A Sif wants the tavern, but I took a Sif's thing last time, so the rest of Team Red can decide this time. The Arcane or the Gallant, Team Green? Which one suits you most? That is an interesting, thing you just posted, a Sith. Best option, I only suggest what would be the best option for the ending. Well, you got a pretty good event here, Team Green. The Arcane, says Wadapus Rex. Okay, sure, the Arcane. Just the cube labeled the Arcane. Everything flashes white. You wake up at home feeling a little odd. You gain 3 magic. Well, there you go. Your magic sucked and now it doesn't. Alright, so Team Red is, wants to go to the hospital, I think. Anyway, do you want to clean up or tend to the patients, Team Red? Looks like you just got magic, Team Green. Sorry, you did not get the mind. Cleaning up or tending to the patients, though, Team Red. I think they said they wanted to tend to the patients. I think so. Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and 1 wealth. One day, you hear spooky sounds echoing throughout the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling at horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize she's freaking everyone the F out. You decide to do something about it. Do you want to talk calmly to the ghost, or vaporize the ghost with magic, Team Red? I mean kill, I mean to end. Well, you can try to kill this ghost if you want to, Team Red. Wanted to boost our mind. Oh well. Your mind's still pretty good, 12. Bet I am the money whore, I guess. If Guillermo, where do you want to go if you're still watching the stream? You are also Team Yellow, Guillermo. Sing with her? You can't sing with a ghost. Talk. You approach the spirit and try to explain the effect she's having on the sick. She seems to understand what you're saying and apologize for bothering everyone. She walks through the wall and is never seen again. A doctor tosses you a sack of coins as a way of saying thanks. There you go, you gain 2 wealth. Well, it looks like Guillermo is no longer with us, so I guess the arena and betting. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 0 wealth. You win some, you lose some, Team Yellow. One day in the middle of the match, a small baby with jet-black skin and glowing eyes flies in the center of the arena. Fire erupts from his eyes, melting the flesh off every one of the fighters. The baby then shapeshifts slowly to the gargantuan horned demon. Dear God, before I go on a murderous rampage, will anyone dare challenge me to a duel? Asked the demon. Challenge him or run the F away. Oh, Guillermo is here. Damn. Sorry, Guillermo. A little late. There's kind of a stream delay. Kind of thought you would have heard me by now. Arena's probably going to blow the F up because Team Yellow is not strong enough to fight the demon, probably. Baron Baconeer wants the duel. Fight. Fight the demon or run away. Don't challenge, run away. Run. What do you think, Guillermo? Are you here still? Do you want to challenge the demon, Guillermo? Gmo 507. He's going to make one decision, damn it. He has 10 seconds, though. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Challenge, you got it, Guillermo. Well, look at what we have here, the demon says, responding to you stepping forward. You pull out a weapon, ready for combat. The demon tilts his head forward and charges. You run full speed at the charging demon, with your weapon raised above your head. The demon ducks under your weapon and hits you with a force so hard you black out. You dream of the world crumbling to your feet around you. When you come to, you wake up alone in your home with a message carved into your chest. You got guts, Challenger. I respect that, it reads. I've given you a small blessing so that you remember not to challenge a demon in the future. You feel wiser. 1 mind. Well, see, it worked out kind of for you, Team Yellow. You got 1 mind out of it. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest pushes through the grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard. Our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it, or are we, past saving? This is the part of the game that you guys get to choose what you want to do. Team Blue, I think for the most part, Yawhg the Rogue, although I see Mike Dawes just came in, but Yawhg the Rogue gets to, has been playing pretty much solo on Blue this whole game. Conjurer says Yawhg. I'll let him do that. It is the logical thing. You take it upon yourself to help conjure supplies to their town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Nice job, Team Blue. Alright, Team Green. Leaders or doctors, says, that's what they're debating. Leader? Looks like most of them want to be the leader. You got it, though. You take it upon yourself to lead the survivors, Team Green. You try to delegate tasks, but can't get many to listen. You try to give congratulations to hard workers, but your words come across as insecure. You might not have enough charm to be the leader, Team Green. Oh well. You helped the rebuilding effort a little bit, though. Well, that works. Well, Team Red, are you going to help this time? Tailor or Looter? Let's see what everyone else chooses. One, Conjurer and one Leader has been chosen. My Team Red. No, you're Team, Blue, Pookie. Pookil. I think that's what it is. Oh, well. Tailor for days, says Red. Tailor? Okay. You volunteer to weave and mend the clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You make and mend clothing faster than anyone would have expected, but you tire quickly. If only you had more stamina, you'd be the best tailor anyone's ever seen. Regardless, you manage to make a new set of clothing for everyone. Morale increases, and everyone is pretty excited to have new socks, scarves, hats, and etc. This helps the survival effort a lot. Well, there you go. Team Yellow, I think they said they want to be the looter. Oh my. Oh god, Fulham says... Wow. Guillermo wants to be the looter. Fulham wants to be... Fulham wants to be... Here we go. Random.org. It comes down to this. Where is it? Lists. Random.org. If it rolls 1, then they'll be the smelter. If it rolls 2, however, they're looting. They're completely split down the middle. Well, it looks like they're looting. They want to be even more rich. Well then. You break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 more wealth. You gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort, though. Oops. Well, you might have broken a record for wealth, though, Team Yellow. I don't think anyone's actually finished with 15 wealth. You broke a record. And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might have never expected or even wanted. But in the end... Fuck random.org. We were defeated. Bad ending, probably thanks to Guillermo. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights, but in the effort it was futile. Doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. Yes, I know what husk means. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. The other person to blame was Guillermo. Well then. That is a very depressing scene right there. Let's see how the team's individual endings go. The previous alchemy experience serves you well after the Yawhg. You start an underground potion brewing facility, Team Blue. You get people hopelessly addicted to a variety of substances and exchange them for favors and services. You do well for yourself within the broken walls of the former village. The fact that so many people are dying from potion overdose phases you a little. Well, you just become a drug dealer, Team Blue. A magic drug dealer. I guess that also works. Well then. Was the one word censored? I don't think so. In the ruins of the village, you try to set up some sort of infirmary to help cull the rampant diseases running amok. You try to find helpers, but it appears anyone able enough has either fled the city or died. Either way, you try your best to cure the scores of plagues, killing people all over the ruins. Unfortunately, all your contact with various diseases takes its toll. You die without saving anyone, Team Green. Poor Team Green. Damn. Team Green dies alone without killing anyone. With the town in ruins, you spend a lot of time in what once was the slums, Team Red. One day you spot a familiar face. Hey, she says. How have you been? I heard about your incident. Sorry about that. She drags a finger across your chest. Anyway... She snaps her fingers. Suddenly, all of your free will is gone. Your skin becomes milk white and your fangs re-emerge. She takes you by the hand and walks you into an entrance to the sewers. Well, it looks like you became a vampire slave, Team Red. You've once again joined the sewer people. But this time you did it by force, due to the vampire woman. Well then. Anyway, Team Yellow, you escape the ruined town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and valuable trinkets. You move to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city you moved to has their own horrible evil, the Yawhg. The Yawhg sweeps through the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you go rummaging through the debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the exact same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out on a pile of rubble. Well, you also die alone, Team Yellow. I guess Team Red can have a neutral ending. That's what I'll call it. Kinky. But I think the best ending had to go to Team Blue. Drug dealer for the win, man. Well, that has been the Yawhg for today. Lesbian vampire sex slave, I think so. Regardless, yeah, that has been the Yawhg. And yes, I think you do win, Zurkat. And then we die. Well, at least you got to be wealthy for a little bit. Regardless, that is the end for the Yawhg. And the beginning of something new, perhaps. One more game I think I will play on the stream today. Plus blowjobs. I mean, how can you go wrong? Exactly.